Hey everyone, welcome back. Hope your Sunday is going well. If you noticed, I did not post any speedrome videos yesterday because we decided not to go to the speedrome. My wife wasn't racing. The weather was incredibly warm and humid. It did rain a little bit, so we just decided it would be best not to go to the track. Instead, we just had some time together, going out and running around, had a great time, went to a bunch of different shops. So the first thing I picked up was at Meijer, and yeah, I paid a little bit more for these, but when I did the math, I decided it wasn't too bad. I got me 6 of the fat packs. We'll open one of those here shortly, but anyway, found 6 fat packs at one of the Meijers near me. But the rest of the video is going to be a flea market finds. And I'm going to put this out there. Let me find the card here. Downtown Speedway, there is a little boutique called Three Sisters and a Trunk. And there you see the address, 1434 Main Street. I'll show you the back of the card. Just a little unique thing. We actually went to an antique mall, and they were going out of business. Had a going out of business sale. Everything was 30% off, but everything was so marked up, so high, if you will, that it really wasn't worth buying anything in there. I didn't see anything that the price was relative or was good. But we're walking down, and there's a barbecue restaurant a few doors down, and we were going to go to it, but right next door to the antique mall was this boutique. And, you know, obviously women's clothes and etc., etc. So I was reading their little placard that they had out front, their little sign, and it said racing memorabilia. Oh, so that's going to catch my eye. We went inside. They had a full room dedicated with a lot of stuff, and I picked up a few things. This one was free. They had a little bucket with a few things that said free in it. This was one of them. Just a little glass, little cup. It says Indy 500. I don't even know what year it is. Oh, May 2022. And just a little Crown Royal cup. So I thought that was pretty cool. So just a nice little memento there. Also something that was a freebie, and it had a little water damage. I didn't mind. It's just called the Amazing Unsers. There you see Bobby, Al, and Al Jr., and just kind of chronicles their career. So it's just a little book, all sorts of different cars that they drove over the years in different series. There's Al Jr.'s only Cup Series starts, 93 Daytona 500. You know, Indy cars, Formula One, whatever that they may have raced. Like I say, it's got a little water damage there at the top, but still just an interesting little piece of memorabilia. The other thing that I thought was super cool that they had, and again, these 3 things were in the free bin: the Unser book, that little thing, and a Davey Allison hero card. I was like, okay, if a Davey Allison hero card, now this isn't the Busch series, strangely enough. Can't tell what track that is. Maybe Bristol or something, but it's from 1992, because there's Tracy Leslie, Tommy Houston, Ricky Craven, and I believe that's Roy Payne in the Hyde Tools car back there. But a Davey Allison hero card. Very excited about that. So that's going to go in my hero card bin. This was $1. It's 1996 race season dedicated to Roger Holdeman. Never heard of him, but it's a Winchester Speedway program, and just has all sorts of information. You guys know. Let's look at these pictures back here. National Midget Series. Who do we have? Davey Hamilton. He went to Indy Cars. A couple extra guys there. Tice Carlson. I know Tice is a real estate agent now in the Indianapolis area. Who else do we have here that we might know? Randy Tolsma. He drove in the Truck Series briefly. Ryan Newman. Look at that. Look how young Ryan Newman is there. He was the Rookie of the Year. Kenny Irwin Jr. And then I'm going to move the camera here. But a very, very young Tony Stewart. So very cool Winchester program. You know, I'm going to have to look through this, and there's definitely a lot of racing history in there. And then I got a couple programs that were $5 each. This one is from 2002, but it is the Formula One program from when the, this would have been the third race Formula One ran at Indy. And it's hard to get these in the picture. There's Pedro de la Rosa, Eddie Irvine right there above him. Who else do we have here? That was when they were driving for Team Jaguar. Who's that? Jenson Button, Jarno Trulli is up there. So that's going to be the Mild 7 team. So that's going to be the Renault team. Who else is that? Olivier Panis and Jacques Villeneuve. Not sure what team that is, but BAR Honda. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Is that a lineup card in there too? Yes, it is. We do have a lineup card. So very, very nice. And then the final program that I picked up was a 2003 Bridgestone Indy Japan 300. So I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, it's got a lot of stuff, a lot of Japanese ads, obviously a lot of Japanese writing. So it's almost entirely in Japanese, so I'm not going to be able to read this at all. I just seen a few words in English when I was thumbing through it, but this program is entirely in Japanese. So how cool is that? So I have a program that I can't read, but I got a lot of pictures to look at. So I thought that was pretty cool. And the final thing, before we open up this little pack here, got this box. I kind of seen this as we were walking out before we were getting ready. Oh, I did get this set of cards. I will open this. I'll set this off to the side and I'll open it sometime. But I do have that set. But I am going to open it on the channel at some point when we're opening up stuff. But anyway, this box, I know you don't have anything to scale it with to know what might be in here. And I got this for a heck of a price. There was no way I was going to walk out and not take this or not buy this. But my IndyCar folks, especially Beans, I know you're really going to appreciate this. But it's a Tom Carnegie bobblehead. And those of you that don't know who Tom Carnegie is, he was the voice of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway public address system for many, many years. See a little button here by his left foot? We'll play some audio for you. It says 3 things.
Oh no! He's slowing down on the backstretch. And it's a new track record.
And the final one?
And he's on it.
So anybody that's ever been to the Speedway or listened to it on the radio or watched any sort of documentaries about the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, which coincidentally enough, we did go to the Speedway Museum yesterday, looked at their new exhibit. Oh, not a new one, new to us, but it was a different exhibit that they had up. And it was Roadsters to Records, so a lot of nice things up. I may put a few pictures on social media. I don't know yet. Just haven't had time to think about it. Been busy all day. Literally left the house at noon and got back home at 10 o'clock at night. Non-stop day. Lots of fun. So, hope you guys like that Tom Carnegie bobblehead. I don't have many bobbleheads, but like I said, the price that I got that one at, I couldn't let it go. It had to come home. It had a new home. So anyway, picked these up at Meijer. We've opened a lot of 2022 Donruss. I know that, but we've just been having so much luck with this. There's our print runs. But let's go ahead and get into these. I really like these because they do have the Carolina Blue optics. And those are pretty nice cards. Plus I feel you get a lot more inserts in these than you do. No guarantee of hits, I will say that. But we've done pretty good. So we're going to start off with Joey Logano. What track is he at in the background? That looks like Blue Walls. Maybe Nashville. We'll go with that. Eric Almirola is next. Ryan Newman, we just seen him in that Winchester Speedway program, about 25 years younger. Got a nice Kyle Larson car card there. That'd look nice signed. Denny Hamlin, waving goodbye to his Pocono victory. Anthony Alfredo, who's having a Not a stellar year, but he's having a consistent year in the Xfinity Series. I don't think he's going to make the playoffs. Mason Massey, who's had a couple decent runs this year in the Xfinity Series. Zachary Tinkle, I believe he ran last night at Anderson in the JIG CRA event. Ray Black Jr. Bill Elliott, 81 throwback. Looks like he's got, trying to see what year that is, about 84, 85-ish. And another Bill Elliott card. Another Ryan Newman, 81 throwback. Rusty Wallace, one of Newman's former teammates. Kyle Busch, not smiling because he doesn't have a ride yet lined up for next year. Alex Bowman, Race Kings. Kurt Busch, who is going to have to sit out yet another week this weekend in Michigan because of concussion protocol. Hopefully he'll be back soon. Danica Patrick, who continues to be in sets despite not having raced in the Cup Series in, since 2017, I believe. Richard Petty. Casey Kane Gray Border. I don't think I've seen that card at all. Who's our Carolina Blue card's going to be? Kyle Weatherman. Started 8th yesterday in the Xfinity race. Had a really, really good qualifying run. I think he got a top 20 finish driving for Jesse Iwuji. Nick Sanchez rated rookie. It's a nice card. Arcus Standout. Eric Almirola. Blue border. Carolina Blue border. And Taylor Gray. So this is our optic of William Byron. And who's our Carolina Blue Wave optic going to be of? Bailey Curry. Not too bad, I think. I think if Bailey ever gets a good car, he will shine. Then we have our retail, the copper or bronze lettered retail exclusives. Jeff Gordon with a Brickyard victory. I'll get it out in a moment. Alex Bowman. Now this time Alex is looking a little bit giddy. Maybe it's after Martinsville and when Hamlin called him a hack. Speaking of Hamlin, right there, right behind him, under the lights. I like those under the lights cards. They just always look nice. Then we have an action packed of Eric Almirola. And I see a checkerboard lingering of Joey Logano action packed. So a lot of great inserts. I'm going to have to go through here and see what I need for my sets that I'm working on. But several great inserts and parallels. Nothing that's just, head and shoulders above the crowd here. Probably that Gordon. But the optic, Blue Wave optic Bailey Curry. Like that Nick Sanchez, Kyle Weatherman. A lot of great cards here. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Today's probably going to just be a lounge around the house day as watch the Cup race from Michigan and prepare for my week at work. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. That Tom Carnegie thing was pretty cool, the bobblehead, the Japanese program, so many neat things that I've been able to pick up. I'm definitely going to go back to that. It's a boutique, but they had racing stuff in it. So I'm definitely going to go back and spend a little bit more time in that room and go through the programs and the magazines and everything that they had back there. So thanks again for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell. And I'll try not to run out of air. So anyway, have a great Sunday. We will see you tomorrow.